Hello everybody. In this video we're going to be working on putting tubs in the car. As you can see, I'm just cutting along the frame rail here and getting the old sheet metal out of the way. I'm not going to bore you guys with me cutting this out. I'll show you guys when I have more progress done, but we're just going to go ahead and cut this out flush up to here and then cut the inner arch here out and then over across, and then we're going to stitch weld this, not applying too much heat to where it's going to warp, but stitch it every so often and fill that in, grind it down, and then the new wheel arch will be flush with this. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I got the old wheel tab cut out, and like I was telling you guys, I'm going to weld this seam all the way across, just stitch it, you know, weld the section, move, weld the section so I don't warp it too much. These frame rails, I guess, are like the same thickness as the body panels on them from the factory, so it wouldn't take very much to warp them, but I'm going to do that, then grind all the weld flush so that I can get my wheel tub set right up against flush with this frame. And actually I'll probably lay it on this side of it, but I don't want the welds to intrude to have a bulge in it, so we'll figure something out here. I bought a round trailer fender because I originally seen the front was round, but this back part's almost notched, so I don't know if I should go get another I don't know what you'd even call it, but like another trailer fender where it's got the like 45-degree legs on it, and then do like a cut it in half and use one half for one side and then the other half for the other side. But I'm gonna work on this a little more, weld that up. Get both of these done, then I'll cut this floor out, and I've got some 16 gauge, and I just actually bought a bead roller too so that I can put texture in it, but you can see the 16 gauge laying over there on my quad. My quad's become a shelf lately, I don't know why, but yeah, we'll see. Alright, so I'm just getting welding on this. I'm just kind of jumping around to keep the heat down on it. You know, like I said, I've got tacks all around. I just run a short little bead, move, short little bead, move, just so I don't warp this frame rail. As you can hear, it's not very thick. So I just wanted to show you guys a little bit. I'm not going to bore you with me time-lapse welding this, so. Okay, so I got some weld spattered in there, all the way back to here where the trunk pan meets. I didn't weld this in because I'm eventually going to rip that pan out, and also this is roughly where I'm going to cut to replace the rear frame section, but it's all welded. I just kind of tic-tacked around, moved my heat around so I didn't distort it. These bends are very I don't know, these frame rails here, when they formed them, there's a lot of stress warpage, I guess. You can see it on the I can see it on the camera really bad. That's not anything for me, that was there before, so I'm gonna go ahead and grind all this stuff flat so that I can start mocking up my inner fender. Alright, so I got that frame rail ground down again after I welded it. This is the chunk that I cut out of the car, and you can see it's kind of like a almost a round contour on the front, and then this back part is like a notchy. What I plan on doing is sectioning off yay much of, you know, roughly this much of a fender here, and then I've got two of these like, I guess, angled fenders. I'm just gonna hack the one tail off and then cut it, and then to make, you know, this general shape. And then once I get done making the top and bottom of the tub, then I'll go ahead and skin it. And when I go to measure the skin that goes, you know, inside of this, then I will make two of those exactly the same on a plasma cutter, and then I'll be able to replicate it. So it'll be the same left to right. But this is the first one I'm doing, and we'll see how it turns out. Alright, so I just got it, the inner tub's just kind of placed in. You can see I had to cut a little room out. I don't have the actual like back part in, but I do have a little gap because these trailer fenders that I bought were a little bit short. You can see there. I do have the piece that I cut off, so I'm gonna have to weld the patch in there so it'll cover the whole thing. And then once I do that, then I'll have to get that all fit, and then I will take it out and then trace the inner handle that I need. So that's what we'll do next. Alright, so I got my template cut. It's very odd looking, but this is basically where the top of the frame rail or the floor is, the curvature at the front, and then the oddball notch trailer fender deal. And it'll be flush mount. We'll weld it in the whole way around, put seam sealer on it, and then it'll be done. I'm actually going to run these to the shop to plasma cut it, because this is a lot of messing around with the angle grinder, and I use the bigger 6-inch disc, and those are like $7-8 a piece. You know, burn through 2 or 3 of them doing this when I can just go use the plasma cutter for free. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hack off a piece of that, enough to do 2 of these, and run to the shop, cut them out. Alright, so I'm back from the shop. I've got 2 of these that are somewhat symmetrical to each other. I kind of just cut them out hastily, and I've got to knock all the slag and stuff off of it with a grinder, but I'm going to go ahead and tack the fender. Oh, sorry guys, I don't feel very good. I'm going to go ahead and tack these in to the fender that I have in the back, and then show you what they look like in the car. So uncut, this is what it looks like. I've got to trim the edges off here and there, and then I got to mark around the perimeter and see how much depth I need to weld to the old piece. So we'll figure that out when it's in the car. I'll show you guys what it looks like in the car. Alright everybody, so I'm gonna cut the video here. I've got this one in place. I still need a little bit of trimming and final fitting to get it to go. Excuse me. To get it to go all the way in, but it's for the most part fitted. I gotta bring the inner shell over a little bit. I've got still a little bit of trimming up there. As you can see, I just pushed the hinge mounts out of the way, and also that crossbar that goes. I should have probably just took it out, but this will be flush up. I've got to trim the inside here along where the old meets the new, and then I'm going to fully weld it in, seam seal it. But I'm going to try, tonight's Sunday, so I want to try to get this out Monday morning rather than Tuesday midday like I usually do. So that's the reason why I'm going to cut the video here, and then next week when I have them welded in, with any luck, knock on wood, I'll be able to show you guys what they look like rather than wait until I have this side done. And I'm going to try to thrash and get that side done. A lot more work than I originally thought to build my own inner fender, but it looks a lot nicer, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, finish this out. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, like, comment, share. If you haven't entered in the giveaway video, the wastegate giveaway video, go ahead. I'll leave a link for that in the description. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.